Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Hello and welcome to another Atom Radio Best Bits podcast. I'm Mark Denham from Drivetime, Monday to Friday, 4 until 7 on atomradio.co.uk. We play the music you want to hear, and every now and then there are some actual good bits in the show as well. It's amazing to think, but there are some. This week on the podcast, American Homeland Security. Can it really be as simple as some check boxes on a form? Christmas is coming as well. You know, you can't avoid it now. It's on the way. That also brings some Christmas stories as well. Put two families together, you know. People get together, two families, different Christmas expectations. We will hear about it's a weird situation. I don't know how you deal with it. Christmas decoration issues. A strange erection in Reading has caused problems. We'll also talk about political correctness going absolutely mad and an horrendous babysitting application. A lady in America is offering $10 an hour for a babysitter. About £8 an hour if you're listening in the UK or watching in the UK. About £8 an hour. Just wait till you hear what she wants for those £8 an hour. It is unbelievable. It really is. Settle back, enjoy the best bits of this week's Drive Time on the podcast.
Atom Radio. Ooh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
It's Monday afternoon at 5:15. If you are planning a Christmas holiday and taking your elderly relatives, be careful with them, all right? Because an old man has been denied entry to the US. He's paid £2,000 for his flights for his Christmas holiday with his wife, but he's ticked on the visa form that he is a terrorist. I mean, I absolutely love that there is genuinely that question on the visa form. Are you a terrorist? Is a genuine question, according to this article anyway. He says we were filling out the visa form and it kept timing out before we could tick all the boxes. Then it crashed, and when it came back up, you start where you finish off. One of the questions asks if you are a terrorist, and it must have jumped from no to yes without me knowing. I love that they've actually put that on their visa form. That's part of the Homeland Security, apparently, in America. We ask them.
Drive Time with Mark Denham.
There it is, our first Christmas song of 2018 on Drive Time. It's Christopher, A Spaceman Came Travelling. You got Mark with you on Atom Radio for a Monday, hanging out until 7. Just think, there are some radio stations that have been having these pop-up siblings, these pop-up online or maybe DAB siblings that have been playing Christmas songs all through November. Well, today is the 3rd of December, so you've opened 3 days of your Advent calendar, and it's now fine to play Christmas songs because we are in the month of Advent. If you are one of these radio stations that has been playing Christmas songs for over a month already, there is never ever a prize for coming too early. It's not the done thing. It's not big and it's not clever, you see. So Advent calendar days open, get the Christmas songs on, but never ever come too early.
Drive time with Mark Denham.
Have you got your tree up? Apparently yesterday, Sunday, was the big day for trees springing up around the country. Certainly in the UK anyway, but have you done it yet? I need to check Instagram, don't I, again? Need to check Instagram and see how many actual... let me have a little look. I'm going to check on my Instagram feed right now and see how many Christmas trees I can find on my Instagram feed. No. Yes, yeah, I've got one. I've scrolled down 6 posts and I've got a post of somebody putting a star on their Christmas tree. Keep going. Oh, another one. And another one. Yeah, you see. So across the weekend, I guess, was the big Christmas tree put up day. The annoying thing with Instagram, though, of course, is why can't you just put it back to chronological? Because why am I getting yesterday's post today?
Drive Time with Mark Denham.
So you got Mark with you on Monday on atomradio.co.uk, on TuneIn, on iTunes Radio, and on your smart speaker as well. Mumsnet, the source of much juicy gossip, has revealed that a mother-in-law has tried to charge her family £17 per head for Christmas dinner. Times are tight. User Stacey Jazz has explained that her partner is going to his mother's for Christmas while she's going to her own family's for Christmas lunch, and that his mother has asked for money in return for the lunch. She wrote that she wants £17 per head from him. She's going to her family's for lunch, so she invited him, but he's also had it there all of his life and with his grandparents and siblings too. She says she doesn't want to do it all from scratch and wants to get it all pre-done. So it's more money, which I understand, but he's gutted and feels like he wants to come to my family now. There you go. Nothing quite says Happy Christmas, does it? Like, come for lunch, and stump up 17 quid.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
On atomradio.co.uk, what has happened to my voice? This week I felt a little coldy, but today I am sounding like, I'm about to keel over with man flu. But I feel fine. It's 18 after 4. We are Atom Radio, online 24 hours a day, streaming from Slough. And you got Mark with you up until 7 o'clock tonight. Then some decades, then some love songs, and then Thursday. So this Christmas decoration that's been put up. You know, some people like to put up Christmas lights outside their house. And a family in Reading have done just that. However, horrified neighbours have spoken out about the decoration, which is outside the house. It's appeared on the home of on the front of a home in Early Road in Reading on Sunday, and it's believed to have been erected by a group of students living in the house. Now, a 53-year-old man who lives nearby was in complete disbelief, or in other words, a sense of humour failure, when he spotted the display whilst out on a walk. He said, I would hope that if they're students, their university or college take some form of action against them. It's a major sense of humour failure from this dad who lives nearby. The Christmas decoration, however, is Christmas lights hung outside the house in the shape of male genitalia.
Drive Time with Mark Denham.
Babysitting. Let's talk babysitting. All right. If you are a parent, then obviously you'll want to make sure if you go out that your children are left with somebody who's going to be responsible and able to look after them, such as maybe your mum or your dad, or perhaps, your maybe your friends, or perhaps your friends' kids or whatever. Anyway, one lady is advertising on Facebook for a babysitter. Now, she's offering $10 an hour, which is around about £8 an hour. Okay. Now, it is important, as I say, that you have someone that you can trust in that. Here we go. Here are the lists. All right. Number 1, you must have a bachelor's degree in childcare or 9 years of relevant babysitting experience, and you're offering $10 an hour. Number 2, you must have 3 good references with phone numbers. You must have full-time availability, including weekends. I'm guessing you don't get paid full-time, though. You must own your own car and have a driving licence. You must be native English speaking and preferred second language as well to teach my children. This is for a babysitter. She wants them to teach the children. Got to be CPR certified, with number 7 being no history of traffic tickets and no problems with the law. I will be running your name through databases. Can't have any tattoos. Don't do drugs, no alcohol, no sketchy social media behaviour and or public pictures. You must be okay with my 2 pit bulls. I think I'd be more scared of her than the 2 pit bulls, if I'm honest. You must be okay with emergency last-minute calls. You must have perfect 100% attendance. You must be willing to pay for some snacks. You must love to work with an infant, a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old. And I absolutely love this. You must ideally be a Trump fan. Well, that's ruled most people out then, hasn't it? And then it ends. In exchange, I will be offering $10 an hour under the table cash. It's like making $15 an hour normally, but without paying tax. So I'm quite happy to post on Facebook that I'm doing all this, illegally, and so will you two be earning the money illegally. Serious inquiries only. So if you're in the UK, $10 an hour works out to about £8 an hour. Are you seriously going to get someone who's got a bachelor's degree in childcare for £8 an hour? Full-time availability, just for the £8 an hour when you're needed though, but you have to be there at the drop of a hat. I mean, are you seriously? Ask your friends, maybe ask their kids if they're happy and that. And also, for £8 an hour, as a casual babysitter with full-time availability, you must know a second language and be able to teach the children. Jog on, love. I think you I don't know what you're doing.
Drive time with Mark Denham.
I saw somebody post the other day on Twitter. Is it just me that hasn't wrapped a single Christmas present yet? And I thought, hang on, you haven't wrapped a single Christmas present. I haven't bought a single Christmas present yet.
Drive time with Mark Denham.
atomradio.co.uk. We're on TuneIn, we're on iTunes Radio, we're on your smart speaker as well, and we are playing the music you want to hear 24 hours a day. This is my little bit, drive time until 7 o'clock. This guy then worked in Tesco as a shelf stacker. He's 27 and his name is Dan Middleton. He decided that he would ditch his job in Tesco to play computer games for a living. All right, now, I mean, that to me, I don't know how you can get paid to play computer games, but he made £14.5 million in 1 year. 20 million people regularly watch him play. He's even completed a sellout live tour with fans queuing around the block to buy merchandise. This guy plays games. I'm staggered by this. He plays games. He's completed a sellout live tour playing games. He's now the top British earner on YouTube. He's from Northamptonshire, and his channel has an audience that consists mainly of 5 to 10-year-olds who love watching him play games. Forbes magazine now estimates he made £14.5 million last year. Can somebody get me a PlayStation in here or something? You know, and maybe I could be playing games while I'm doing the show. That's crazy, isn't it? Dan's videos have been watched more than 10 billion times. But the thing is, I'm confused about is he's completed a live tour. What does he do? Just take his PlayStation and connect it up to a big screen wherever he's going and just play games, and people pay to watch that. Come on, I don't get that bit. I really don't. It's after the Ryan's Toys Review show guy, who's 7, is now YouTube's top earner as well. And my God, does he have an annoying voice. I'm so sorry, little dude, but your voice is a little bit annoying. My son watches your channel and your voice just grates me. This is ABBA, Does Your Mother Know?
Mark Denham.
But first, I want to tell you about a tweet that's come out from Peter. You know, the animal rights and the veganism people. They've suggested that we should update some English language phrases. All right, now this is what they're saying. We should not say kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We should say feed 2 birds with 1. I guess they're going to call it scone, aren't they, rather than scone. Should you be feeding birds with scones or scones? I don't know. Instead of saying be the guinea pig, you should say be the test tube. Well, no. Instead of saying beat a dead horse, you should say feed a fed horse. So you're now encouraging obesity in horses. Bring home the bacon. Instead should be bring home the bagels. I don't really like bagels. I like bacon. Or take the bull by the horns should be take the flower by the thorns. Stop the world. I want to get off. What is this craziness that's going on in 2018? We had the thing, didn't we, a few weeks ago about the fact that we should update Barbar black sheep to be Barbar rainbow sheep. However, black sheep do exist. I have seen them. Never ever seen a rainbow sheep in my life. Why, oh why has political correctness nonsense taken over the world?
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Sing it! Why should we sing it? You're getting the money for singing it. And not only that, you now get the royalties for singing it as well. Brittany, come on. You know when you go to a concert and the performer says, you sing. Well, hang on a minute, we've paid like 60 quid to come and hear you sing, and then you want us to sing. Are you going to pay us 30 quid if we sing half the concert? It's always a cheek, that, isn't it?
Drive Time with Mark Denham.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Shaky, Merry Christmas, everyone. 1985, 33 years ago. Wow. I can still see him now in his grey coat walking through the snow. Just, snow is falling all around. Hang on. You have to do that again. Snow is falling all around me. Children playing, having fun. See, it works so much better with the reverb, doesn't it? Like Shaky had.
atomradio.co.uk.
Can't believe I sung. I cannot believe that I sung. That's unbelievable. Or attempted to, I suppose, would be more accurate. We have learned, if you listen to Drive Time on Friday, or if you've listened to this podcast all the way through, you have now learned that I can't sing. And for that, I apologise massively. I'm so sorry. Another podcast next week. Same time, same place. Don't forget you can catch me back on Atom Radio Monday to Friday, 4 until 7 UK time on atomradio.co.uk, on TuneIn for your mobile phone, iTunes Radio, you can find us there as well, or on your smart speaker. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, or if you're listening in the week, enjoy your week too. See you Monday, 4 o'clock UK time on Atom Radio.
Atom Radio. Ooh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.